Woo! You know what it's about.
No, for real. No, for real. Sing that song.
Yeah, no. You know, if they're in the house, man, it's time to go on and tap
It
in.
is your time.
I know, right?
You know we battling already. Chocolate drizzle.
Chocolate drizzle's in the house,
all right,
baby.
y'all. Chocolate drizzle in the house. You understand me? We here.
Hey,
I got YouTube.
Tap in to share. You got YouTube? All right. Tap in to share, you guys. So, before we get this show started, I'm going to give y'all a few minutes, just a few minutes.
Just,
because, because we love y'all.
Lock it in.
Yeah, it's love, and only we can do this because we in control. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Absolutely,
dog. Absolutely, dog.
Oh, man, my glasses. Gotta get my look straight. I feel weird, man.
Gotta get right.
It's been a weird week, man.
It's been a weird week.
You've been on the hustle, though.
I've been getting to it, man.
You've been hustling all week.
I'm hustling.
And I was also, you guys, if you guys see the donate down there, you know what I'm saying, and support, there's a cash app scrolling at the bottom through the whole show. You know what I'm saying? So y'all have no excuse not to even know what it is.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
And I don't want to hear nothing about it.
Yeah,
you understand me?
Started in a minute, you guys. Let me there. That's on you now.
Oh, we here. Fat Boy in the building. I already know what type of time we here.
Started, but
we ain't started. We just talking to y'all. We're gonna come on in. Where y'all at? What city we in? Where we at? Where our family at? Who in here?
Talk to us.
Talk to us.
Yes.
Say something. I just want you to say something. No pun on Drake.
No, on Drake.
Say something to us. Yeah.
Got to say something.
No, for real.
There we are.
How y'all feeling? How was Memorial Day weekend? How was the barbecue? Who cooked? Who didn't? Let me know.
Right.
I want to know. And the next time, and if you did cook and you didn't invite me, we got an issue. You got to start inviting me and Fuel. Like, start inviting us out to y'all family functions. To y'all family functions. We trying to pull up. No, for real. Let us know. We're definitely going to be in the building.
We got a nice event to go to this weekend. Before we get started, I guess you ready, man?
Absolutely.
We got quite a few people.
We got some people in there. They ready, boys?
It's only a few. I'm gonna give y'all another minute. Just another
minute. Give them another minute.
While we talking and while we shooting the breeze.
While we shooting
whatever.
While we shooting the breeze.
So anyway, man. So over the weekend, dog. Didn't you get out somewhere?
No.
You work. You did.
Yeah, this weekend I've been getting to it, man.
Right.
Yeah, I've been getting to it, brother. I need coins.
Yeah.
I need little jingles.
Right.
I've been trying to get to it. Trying to stay out the way, Fuel, man. Make this education work for me somehow.
Yeah. What's your no, man, I don't want to get into it too much.
Yeah, not yet. What you gonna say? What you was gonna ask?
Never mind. We got a lot to talk about today, y'all. So
yeah, it's gonna be a movie.
To get it started.
Just drop the thing.
Relight. Check out this intro, and we here.
We in here. Okay, man.
You have 2 new messages. Hey, what's up, bro? How you been? I heard you was on a show called Reasons. What's that?
Hey, Fat Boy, what's up, man? I saw you're on this show called Reasons with this guy named Fuel. Yeah, I was thinking about watching it, but like, I need some reasons to watch it. So, like, what are your reasons?
You have 0 new messages.
Yo, got some information.
Oh, yeah?
They're asking for it. What should we do?
Let's give it to him.
Let's do it.
From Dallas to LA.
From KC to Florida to LA.
Kansas City all the way to LA.
We watch Reasons. And it starts
now. Indeed. What's up, you guys? This is Reason, the place where you can come to. Oh, well, I guess I need to introduce myself.
Yeah,
First.
introduce yourself.
I
You
try
don't
to-
like to tell
I know,
nobody
right?
who you are. I think
What's up,
Fuel
y'all? This is-
hiding from somebody, y'all.
All right. Hey, what's up? This is Reason. It's your boy Fuel.
Fat Boy in the building. You already know what type of time we on. We're here.
Yes, and you tapped into where you can actually talk to us about the reasons why you think what you feel about what the topic is today, whatever we're talking about today, which we are talking about. I'm still a little kind of frustrated with this whole school shooting. These mass,
Yeah,
it's been
yeah.
more mass school shootings
Yeah,
and stuff going on. So we're going to get into that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying,
absolutely.
real quick. And we also going to talk about D.L Hughley and Monique, man.
I'm excited, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even checked.
On me.
Oh, that's you.
Who the heck who always trying to
Um,
text me every time I start?
I didn't even
That's
look
my-
into
that's
it
my,
all
that's
week.
my little
You heard me? I didn't even want to see it. I'm
Release.
waiting to see it on the show.
Yeah.
You got a clip, right?
Yeah, we got a
So
clip
I'm
on
excited.
that. Then we
So I'm
also
excited.
talking about what signs to know your kids is going through something, and also do Black women support Black outside of civil unrest?
Black men, yeah.
Yes, and then of course we have the dear brothers, dear sisters.
My favorite part of the
We
show.
got two, and then we got one special. I have to actually read off myself or whatever because we got it in the text. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're going over that. You know, but for now, how y'all doing out
How
there?
y'all doing, family?
doing,
What's
man? Talk to the
happening?
people, man?
What's up, family? How y'all doing? I miss y'all. You know, this is my favorite time of the week. I'm always excited to see y'all. If y'all didn't tune in to see the ladies, shame on y'all. We had a great show this week. It's been a good week, man. I'm happy to see y'all. I'm excited to get to it. What's up with you? What's up with you, boss?
Nothing, man. I see, I see Mom's in the house.
Hey,
I see,
Moms.
Marlon's in the house. What's up, Marlon?
What's up,
Nick
Marlon?
is in the house. I know Nick be kind of going in and out. I know
Yeah,
what you're
absolutely.
doing because you comment more when you really hear. You know what I'm saying? So I know what y'all doing.
We
for
know.
for you others or whatever that are watching, we appreciate you guys tapping in. Continue to share this, of course. Let's get right into it real
Jump
quick,
on
man.
into it.
I guess
You gonna
I
start
want
with
to
the
get into,
Monique?
yeah.
Let's
I
get
want to get
to
into
that.
it about them. But first of all, you don't know what happened? Do you know what happened?
I don't know what happened. You were telling me like a little vaguely about how basically it was a misunderstanding and she got on stage disrespecting him as a man and whatever. So
okay.
I waited. Really. Usually I go tap into it,
Yeah.
but not this time.
Okay.
I wanted to wait.
Okay, so the whole fiasco was
Okay.
Monique was upset that D.L Hughley, I guess was not the she was upset because she was supposed to be the headliner of the show, and she was supposed to go on last, but kind of find out during the show, D.L Hughley was the one that was going last, and he was the headliner of the show. So man, so that pissed Monique off. You know how Monique
Obviously.
get, you know what I'm saying? You know how she get, she'll put it out there, whatever she feels, is not right or whatever. And she tried, I commend her for speaking on her, speaking up about things sometimes, man.
Yeah.
But
Sometimes she,
but sometimes it's kind of like, was it really necessary or was that the time to do it? You know what I'm saying? So basically what it was, she's going off.
Absolutely.
Whatever. She done called him, DL, what did DL stand for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
which I don't like.
Thinking, right.
I don't like
you know what I'm
that.
saying? It just kind of, it was very disrespectful. You
Absolutely.
know what I mean? And does she have a right to do that? I don't know. I'm in between. That's why we're talking about this.
Yeah.
I hope you guys, know what I'm talking about, and y'all let me know what y'all think as far as that DL Hughley and Monique or whatever getting into it. But I do have a clip from his response of it, which made sense to me. But you know what I'm saying, there could be some, other opinions.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying, from others or whatever that feel like that, maybe DL was in the wrong. All right, but then not going on from that point and whatever. But man, get up.
No, yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sending out the show to everybody. But yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward. I really don't like this new era or this new time where we so quick to question a black man's sexuality and emasculate a man on, so I don't know what happened or what took place, but I just don't like when we do stuff like that. I think that that's kind of lame, and and we got to change the way we do that. And I think our black women, we better than that, you know. And I know y'all tired of us, but you know, let's tighten up with that. You know what I mean? Until you have, it's like calling somebody a snitch. Until you got paperwork, I don't want to hear it.
What did I miss? Damn. Kanye and Monique. I can't go nowhere.
No, for real.
Apparently Precious was not a movie. That shit was an autobiography. God damn. I hate everybody. God damn. Netflix and Steve. You know what I understand? Man, we just went through one of the roughest weeks in recent history. 10 black people get slaughtered in Buffalo because they're black. We got 21 kids getting slaughtered in Mexico, and you want to talk about you all the goddamn time. What the you about you?
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely, I'm on your side this time, DL. DL, you was on the other side of the gun last time, but this time you absolutely right. There's so much other shit in the world to be worried about than which place you are in a show. As long as they cut the check, you good. And that's I think that's why we so good with each other too. Is I don't never worry about that because that shit gonna come. I don't care if I'm first or I'm last. Once I get in the building, when I'm in the building, my presence is felt. So
that's why
yeah.
I was on the impression of feeling like that wasn't the right time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is the thing.
You talking about on his part?
No.
On her part. Absolutely.
Okay. This is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry. I love you, Monique. Seriously, I love what you do. I love, you know,
who
when you
are.
speak up and everything
Absolutely.
and who you are. But sometimes, you know, and this is what you're gonna have to start looking at. Sometimes the problem ain't other people. It's your management. It's your team.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because your manager really messed up the whole negotiation thing with the Netflix. To be honest with you, he messed that up. To you know, from at least from the stories that we was told or whatever.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It looked like it was on him, and he didn't negotiate the shit right or whatever the case may be. Okay. Then when you going into a live show and whatever or doing the show, whatever, and whatever you guys contract or saying, you know what I mean? Obviously, you had the impression that you was the headliner, right? Fine. But when you got up there and found out that you wasn't the headliner, then do you blame it on the person that is the headliner?
Absolutely not.
No. Or do you feel like that person should have just took the back seat and said, "Go ahead and let Monique go"?
I mean, no, absolutely not.
That's it.
Absolutely not.
So it's on the venue, the people, the promoters, whoever,
and your team,
and whatever they're contracting with your team. And those are the one that you argue with. Why you want to put it up against him or whatever? Why? Let me tell you. I can tell you why. Because it's a name, it's a controversy, and it's basically gonna get her out there more against. I don't know, baby. I'm trying to make sense of it.
Are you trying? Also, are you saying is she clout chasing fuel?
Yeah, I'm trying to make sense.
Are you saying that she's clout chasing fuel?
I'm trying to
I just feel like we had a show about this, right? About narcissists, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how I was telling you, and my argument was that we all have a little narcissist in them, in us, right? And I think that's just sometimes what she exercised, man. We just so worried about me that we don't even take the time to, like you said, that wasn't the right time for her to say and do all of that.
Right.
That's something you handle with your management team. And as long as they cut the check, then we work from there. We need to work through things. But
and that's another question though.
When you feel like
you get shorted on your money because of this too, you know what I mean?
I think the check was cut. And I think that in Hollywood it's all an ego thing. Mm-hmm. And so she's kind of been getting shitted on since the Lee Daniels and the Steve Harvey and since all of that. So I think she's taking everything literal and offensive. Right. You know what I mean? Because it's like
so too, yeah.
She on edge. And so for that part, I get it far as being on edge and defense about everything.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's no excuse for how she tried to do him, all because contractual shit was messed up. Exactly. That has shit to do with D.L Hughley.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely in agreement with you. Right. Like that was unacceptable.
Yeah.
Let's get to these comments. We got a lot. I seen them running. Oh yeah.
Let's start it off. Let's see.
Oh,
That's mom said she's driving.
No, that's Nick. That was Nick.
No, she said, "Oh, hey, you guys, I'm here driving." That's your mom.
Oh,
too?
mom, you driving too?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I'm driving. Nick driving. Everybody's driving.
Where y'all going?
Look, wait, first of all, where y'all going?
Where y'all going? No, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Where you going, Nick? Where you going?
Right, it's kinda
Mama,
early.
where you going?
Oh
No, mama probably headed. Yeah, they probably headed in. Yeah,
I appreciate y'all tapping in while y'all driving.
Absolutely.
Man. That's what's up. We love that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And also share, but don't wreck nothing. You know
No,
what I'm
for
saying?
real. For real.
Hey, Marlon and Nick. Oh, okay, they in the house. Monique is all the way wrong. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, Nick. I feel like that she was all the way wrong. But then I was thinking too, maybe someone has some other, perspective on it too, to see, just kind of like see we can even the feel. But
definitely,
I think 80 and 90% of people think that she was wrong.
Yeah, she just it's an underlining thing with her. Like I said, it's more than that. She's still bitter from the Lee Daniels stuff and Hollywood and then the Netflix and so she upset. And she feels she taking everything personal. Really, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I really watch out for fucking around with Monique. She liable to pop something. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing.
What's
but
up,
no, Hollywood.
Cammy, is that am I saying that right? Cammy, CAMII. Am I saying that right, Cammy? Mm-hmm. Okay, I just want to make sure. Let me know. Correct me. You got to correct me because I'll mess the name up with the quickness. Mom said, no, never. No, never okay. She has to stop doing this. That is true. And then Nick, I think Nick had a good one too.
Well, let me see. Okay, yeah. Monique jumps the gun and blasts folks too quick. She's got to sit back and stop the drama. Facts.
Yeah.
Facts, but she on defense.
Yeah, and sooner or later, nobody's going to end up wanting to hire you.
Absolutely.
Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because it's always some kind of controversy. Don't nobody want that, man. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get into real quick too. Okay, so DL posted his contract, right? She posted their contract, but it's certain different contracts for each. I can't remember the right terms of those contracts or whatever, but there is two different contracts. One is kind of like one that you probably either receive email or whatever the case may be, confirming that you're going to do the show. And then the other one could be the contract of what you're doing and who's getting paid and how you're getting paid and where your place is in the show. Now, they both had these contracts. Which one is more legit than the other? I'm not sure. But either way it goes, it's not the artist's fault. It's whoever. It's your team.
Yeah, it's the team. Absolutely.
It's your team. You know
or
what
the
I mean?
venue or management or promoter.
I'm say, Monique, get for some advice. Get a better team.
Damn, Phil.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I know she came for a team.
Yeah. I mean, because her husband, her team. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like her husband's part of it, or whatever the case may be. Whatever. Get a better one.
Hey man, look,
work on that. I don't care. I don't care.
Hey Monique. Hey, hold on. Where's the camera?
Hey, if you was in the house, I would crack up with your ass because but still, that doesn't make
it. Don't make it. Right. No, it's not a good. I mean, it's not a good look. And especially and I don't like to say this because, but especially for our black women because y'all they have such a hard time in the business, right? And because of this stigma of the angry black woman, right? That they just try to put on all our women within the workforce because they take the stand and stand up for themselves. So on that part, like you said, I applaud Monique. But since she's on the defense, she's like Nick said, is jumping the gun, and now she's seeming bitter, right? Right. And she's seeming angry, and she's kind of playing into that stereotype subconsciously for them, right? Right. Making it okay for them to say, well, she is, they're that angry black woman. And then when you're doing it amongst your own, it's easy for the whites, excuse me, y'all, say it like that, but it's easy for the others to say, well, shit, she do her own people like that. Why would she do that? Treat us a certain way. True. And you got to watch how you do that in Hollywood because, like Phil say, I don't know how good people are at saving their money, but when you in that business, it's based on the next check, and people ain't gonna want to hire you or work with you, and it's gonna be an issue. Right.
Mom said that she's making it harder for herself and other sisters.
Absolutely, Mama. I agree. Putting that stigma. Absolutely.
Marlon. What's up? Marlon's in the house. What's up with you, man? I got to keep moving my mic, so I hope you guys aren't messing up my sound. I feel like the entertainment industry does her wrong. Monique is a household name in the black community. If Amy Amy Schumer can get headlined or round out comedy shows, why can't she? Why
Get
can
her
she get her
flowers.
flowers?
Absolutely.
Because you don't
Yeah,
see
yeah,
Amy
definitely.
Schumer, acting that same way.
You absolutely
You
don't.
don't see,
We don't.
basically Amy Schumer is not sticking herself in the foot. You know what I'm saying? She's not sitting here and even if she is, she's not making it public. You know what I'm saying? Because I think everyone, when it comes to this entertainment business, everyone feels like they should either be paid more for some reason or be some part of the show, whatever the case may be, but they don't make it public and then make it against your peers, that basically the ones that that's in the show themselves. It's not that type of fight, that type of party. You know what I mean? And that's why I feel like that she was wrong. Go ahead, I'll let you get to know.
Okay, I got you. Next one. Next. Who we got? At Marlon, I understand that, but there is a certain way to handle things. Absolutely. Especially in the business, man. And unfortunately, right, we have this stereotype and we have this stigma on us, right? And we have to kind of navigate and go through the game a certain way and understand it. Notice that you see Denzel, he doesn't compromise his integrity, right? But you never hear about him doing no cornball shit or not speaking out or not doing things like that. Mom say exactly fuel her team, which is why your spouse should not manage you. Absolutely. I don't know, mama. I think if they're able to do a good job, then whatever. If they can, they cannot. Nick said exactly. Blame the source, not the person you're competing with. What was that right there? What's the name? DJ K Mac. What's happening? Everybody is not ready for the next level of success. She not ready. I think Precious getting them awards. You're absolutely right. That was a great point. That was a great point. That was a great point.
Maybe she's not ready.
Maybe it was a lot.
I can't see her not ready though.
It was just a lot. It's a lot.
I think it's more.
It's a lot. It's a lot. No, and he's right. Not ready for
the attitude,
that it takes to have, right? And we already feel we some damn celebrity,
exactly,
right? And then we get somebody to tell us we're a celebrity,
right?
Oh shit, your head swell up bigger than the room. Can you pop the balloon yourself, right? Can you humble yourself, right? Are you able to eat humble pie in the business? You'd have been an actor, you'd have been in the business years, you'd have done music, you've done all sides of entertainment, and you have to swallow pills. Pause. Like it's certain things in the business that you're gonna have to accept, take it on the chin and keep on going. And when you get too big for that, is when the business will humble you.
Right.
Because you're never bigger than the biggest industry, one of the biggest industry. Billions of dollars go through this industry. Yeah, you were a hot shit last week, but this week, this month, and we still could buy and sell you, and that's how the industry is.
Yeah.
And you got to understand that nobody's bigger than a program.
True.
Absolutely.
Well, so I see Daisy. I see you, Daisy. I see you on Facebook, but I don't see you on YouTube. But either way, we good. I appreciate you watching. Yeah. Oh, we got some more. Did I say hey neighbor?
It's the hey neighbor. Oh, this is what I need to be doing, fam.
Oh, this was Back at Radio podcast. What's up?
Yeah, man, jump in.
Jump on in here.
Hey, man, and then we do you tap in with Fuel. At the end, we're gonna leave some information on how you can actually come record your podcast.
Or basically, yeah. Also recording your podcast, and also if you're wanting to be a guest, on the show, same information we'll give you, firedupbroadcasting@gmail.com to
absolutely
be a guest as well. So yeah, we appreciate you tapping in, man.
Yeah, we
subscribe
appreciate
it. And we can help each other. If you got a channel, we help each other. We subscribe and help
That's
each other.
What we do.
That's what we do up in here. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, we're gonna get into more comments before we
yeah.
All right, before we go to the next.
What we got? We got a lot of them.
You got that one?
Okay, it says, Barlin says at Letitia Myers, yes, ma'am, I understand. I feel like she feels slighted because everyone is getting their flowers and she feels like she's not. Good point, Marlon.
But everybody's not having the attitude.
No, absolutely.
Everybody's not making it
but that
public
could be,
as she's doing.
That's one of those underlining things.
Well, you did it and you had it against the top people in the industry.
Yeah, she went
The
against
top, the one that's
yeah.
over your head, basically, or
I
a
mean,
little further than you,
yeah.
basically. You know,
Oh,
Oprah,
no. Yeah.
Tyler Perry.
They're over her
You know what I'm
head.
saying? These
Let's
are
be
people,
honest.
whatever, that and like you said, the point that you made, when you're doing it to your own, you think everybody else is gonna
Oh, they watching you.
No, they watching
Yeah, the
you.
business watches.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, and if they really need you, and if they get to the point where they get desperate of needing you, what they're gonna do? They're gonna try to get you for the cheapest price they can.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you kind of like stuck because now you ain't making as much or whatever, you know. Now you stuck with doing it. Badass motherfucking management.
Yeah. Great point. But I think that Marlon had a great point though, right? And that's remember I was telling there's an underlying tone for her of her being such on the defense. And I think that's what it is too, Marlon. That's a great point. I think that she feels slighted and that she ain't getting her roses and she got an issue with it. And she pressing her line. Monique is definitely pressing the line. She's been pressing the line the last 5 years. It's unacceptable a lot, but don't press on me, Monique. I ain't messing with you.
Yeah, everybody's gonna say how great she was and they love her and wish she could have changed things. Wish they could have changed. They could change things. That's any that's
what anybody
that's the sympathy of anyone that's basically passing.
That's
you know what I mean?
yeah, for
I mean,
sure.
when I die, they're gonna say good shit about me. They better. I
sure hope y'all don't air all my secrets either.
Right.
No, for real. Don't be telling nobody all my stories. No, for real.
I see Jenny there. I see you, Jenny. Go to Fighter Broadcasting on YouTube and subscribe with you look new. You look new. Are you new, Jenny? I think you are.
No, Sims.
Is it? No, Jenny Wesley.
Oh, dude,
I see her on Facebook. So I appreciate you tapping in.
Hey, Ms. Wesley.
Yes, most definitely, subscribe and you can see all the comments more on YouTube. All right. We got comments after that.
Hey, we going crazy. Let's get to them.
I don't care. There are more important stuff going on. Come on, people. Get with it. True.
Absolutely.
True.
Definitely.
Facebook user.
Yes.
We don't have your name.
Is that Carolyn? Who is that? Because
Yeah,
I ain't seen Carolyn in a minute. Is Carolyn okay? We gotta check on Carolyn anyway. We need to check on Carolyn. What's next? You want me to read it?
There, Daisy. I see you. What's up, love? Oh, God. Okay, go ahead. Did I do it?
Yeah, you did that one.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
All right. I'm flicking back and forth.
Go up top to what's that right there? Guzman? Is that Guzman? Who was that? Tati? Tati Guzman. We got some new people. I'm loving this. It's something about a black man calling me ma or mama.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. I think it's a great thing.
Is there something about it like a good thing or is it? I mean, a bad thing though?
Yeah.
Tati, is
she got all of these.
It's something about a black man.
She got these emojis.
I know you got the tears, you got the frown, and then you got what's that coming out the mouth? What is that emoji? I don't know. I ain't caught up on.
Y'all know Fuel. Oh, y'all can't be dropping 15 emojis on Fuel. Fuel go.
It's just that someone.
Hey, Fuel was looking like.
Look, if it ain't got a tear or something, he
was looking.
Okay, well, you tell me what it is.
I don't know what it is. It's something though. I'm just.
It's like a tear. It's like water coming out the mouth or something. I don't know. I don't know that emoji. Anyway, man, we got to get into this next.
Let's get into
this next topic.
Hey,
man.
Daisy, though, I heard you. Hey, love.
Yeah.
We see you.
Get into the next topic is.
Let's get to it. Signs to know.
Yes.
That your child is going through something.
Yeah.
And I think this is a big one because I have 2 children, 2 girls, and this is a big deal for me. And I was excited when Fuel was talking about this. It really hit home. And then also just what's been going on, right? With the news and the mass shootings and everything like that. It's like we need to start protecting our children by checking on our children, talking to our children.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
It makes sense on why my mom was so meddling in my life because I didn't do no shit like that.
Right.
I was scared to do anything, right?
Yeah.
Because of how strict she was and knowing that she'll go through this. So I wasn't bringing no pistols home.
Well, I think,
you know what I'm saying? I couldn't even really bring nothing home, like, because my mom was on top of it.
Right. Well,
no locked doors.
But
go ahead.
At our young age, when we were younger, they were more into our business.
Yeah, for sure.
You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
And not these days, like everybody's they're giving their kids a computer, let them go do whatever, not understanding what they're learning on these computers or whatever is so one can depress them. call suicidal, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
to them or whatever, because you don't know. And if you're not keeping up with what they're doing, I mean, I don't care. This is the thing is, the kids of the day feel like, oh, it's my privacy. No, you ain't got no privacy.
Not in here.
Not until you get grown and go off and do your own
And you
thing.
get your own
and you
place.
can and do whatever you want from that point.
Absolutely.
But while you up under my roof, or
Mhm.
even still in my life, I don't care if you don't even live with me. If my daughter didn't live with me, I know everything that she's doing.
Mhm.
And I'll make sure that her mama knows that everything that she's doing.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And me and my daughter has a good relationship, and me and my son has a good relationship, but that don't mean that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to tell the mom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To make sure, you know what I'm saying, that he don't, or neither one of them get off track. You know what I'm saying? So that part right there, but so some of the signs I believe that we really need to focus on, you guys, as parents and raising these kids. I remember you made a point last week about what was it? I think I wrote it down. You made a point last week about mention about criminals born and not
made.
And not made.
Or not born but made. Like
Yeah.
we create them.
Right.
We create
Yeah.
that mindset. We create the toxic
Mhm.
energy and environment,
Mhm.
teaching them that even
shoot. I ain't
even by like when we say, oh, he bad, and we, you know what I mean, he's so bad, right?
Yeah.
And we laugh that we're creating
Right.
that type of behavior. And I was just telling my daughter just today about being a disruptive.
Yeah.
And being disruptive and understanding that that's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Right. You don't want to be like that. But
Right.
yeah, absolutely.
And
Yeah.
distinguishing and categorizing someone as a bad boy.
Yeah.
At a young age.
At a young age.
You know what I'm saying?
And girls
even really at an older age or whatever.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Just categorize is basically we're feeding into
Perpetuating it like
that
a mug.
situation. Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Into them doing that or whatever. So guys, let us know, you guys. What's up, Carrie? I see Carrie's in the house. Let us know what you guys think too as well. That's some signs or whatever that you may see in your child or other kids or whatever, that we can probably, put out there to help them and recognize, the signs and stuff like that when your kids are going through something. We ignore it too much.
Yeah, we do.
ignore it, you know what I'm saying, to
Absolutely.
the point where we have all these mass shooting going on. I think that's a part of it as well. You know what I mean? Because sometimes the parents are surprised that their kids actually got a gun, was able to get a gun. But then you also have, and I'm gonna show you in this next clip, you guys, how easy it is for kids to get guns these days.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show y'all that.
I mean, not in my communities. They so hard to come by. They high as a giraffe's ass, fuel. Right. But no, just joking. But no, absolutely, and definitely in some places, man, it's easier to get it. It's just as easy to get a gun to get a bottle of water in some places, man. For real, especially in your gun states. If you're from a gun state, Texas, Colorado, Virginia, Florida, you can go get a pistol, a magazine, and bullets within 30 minutes. It's absolutely, because I'm from California and the home of the Panthers, right? So they're not having that here. They're not, listen, California's not having it. You not coming here and getting no gun in no 16 days, no 30 minutes. Not even, you lucky to get it in 30 days. That's just how it is here. But in those other places, it's tough. But yeah, absolutely right. I want to see this though. We got comments. Know, right? I'm loving y'all. Yeah. I'm loving the comments. Yeah, go into the video. Yeah, let's go. We're about to introduce this video to y'all. And we want to see what's going on. And I think Phil said this is a young man talking about how easy it is to get a firearm. Oh, he's showing. Okay. Is it via gun show? Mm-hmm.
13-year-old boy from Virginia who just got his braces off and usually spends Saturday morning playing basketball with his friends. But he's also a young actor. And today, we hired him to help us make a point. We asked him to take a drive around town. With his mother, of course, since he's not nearly old enough to drive a car. We passed shops where he isn't old enough to work the register. Then we stop at the convenience store to see Jack try to buy beer. The cashier can't believe he tried. At the next store, Jack tries to buy cigarettes with no luck. Later, he strikes out trying to buy Racy magazine.
Hi, okay, thank you.
And then lottery tickets.
Can I get a couple scratch-offs?
About none of this shit.
13.
No, he gonna get a pistol.
13. Okay.
It's laughable to everyone here. The idea that we'd ever expose a 13-year-old to the dangers of a lottery ticket. But then we arrived here.
Walked in a room full of blicks.
The gun show.
Pretty good for you.
What?
I'll take it.
Within minutes, the 13-year-old easily and legally bought a .22 caliber rifle from a private seller and walked away with it.
That's fucking insane.
Right.
Y'all see my face? I'm over here stuck in shit. Hey, that's what and it goes back to what I was saying last week, Fuel. It goes back to what I was saying last week. It's a lot to do because he was a nice looking white kid. I'm just being honest. Had that been an inner city kid, inner city youth with a hoodie on, I keep saying I'm gonna keep pushing that, but that shit is ridiculous. It took him less time to get the firearm than it did for her to tell him no for everything. Yes, for the lottery.
Exactly. You know, and that's the most ridiculous.
It's not funny. It's ridiculous. It's laughable.
Something that really
it's ridiculous.
To stop
for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Like, you know, we were talking about the laws. We're talking about all that or whatever. That in itself
is ridiculous.
To stop.
Yes, sir.
That in the point that you're sitting here, you know, like I said, you don't know really what your kid is thinking or whatever the case would be. For one, letting your kid to go to a gun show at 13, you know what I'm saying? It should be uncalled.
It should be on, yeah.
It should not be allowed.
It shouldn't.
At a gun show.
First of all, how did he how did he get
what?
How did he get in? Do you get what I'm saying?
Right. Right. How do they get in?
How are you even in there and not even at least 18?
Exactly. That's my point.
Why are you even, how did he get in there with cameras?
At these gun shows. No. We're talking about right now, this one?
This
was a new, they were doing it, they was using it as an example.
Even with the example.
But yeah.
Get what I'm saying? Even with the example with cameras.
Exactly. True. Exactly.
You're like, you didn't care enough about the damn law that you let a motherfucker tape you giving a 13-year-old boy a firearm.
I don't think he let him tape.
Or they made it not known.
I think it was, okay. They had a hidden camera.
Okay, but still though.
Because of course, you know, if they seen the cameras on,
they made him say no. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
So
yeah, for sure.
But the point is you got these private sellers, whatever, you got the gun shows or whatever, and a lot of these kids get all their stuff from them. You know what I mean? And that's open. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, even if you were doing a background check on or whatever, he didn't do a background check on that little kid right there.
He couldn't.
So how are they getting it?
Hold on.
You got to go to the sources and find out how they get them or whatever for one, and stop it.
So look, it's crazy, right? In one of my government classes, Fuel, you got the camera on you still.
Oh.
Yeah. In one of my government classes, this is one of the questions I propose, is that instead of, we can strengthen gun laws, but what we need to do is strengthen the laws against these private sellers, right? Who are going to Ruger, who are going to Glock, who are going to Smith & Wesson and buying guns in bulk and going into these gun shows and going into these inner city communities and selling these guns illegally, right? And even though, because to me, that's still illegal, even though, because he's 13, no matter what, that wasn't a legal purchase. Do you understand what I'm saying?
It should be illegal, period, to even like make a sale, period, without them having to do a background check.
For sure.
You know,
for sure.
Without them having to do some sort of check or whatever the case would be. You could just go in and just buy it. I can just go there and I could just buy it. You don't know what I'm gonna do with it or whatever. You know, so that goes back into the topic in head, you know what I'm saying, as to, do you really know what your kids are doing? You know, the signs of what they're going through, or the signs of what they're even thinking at times when it comes to, you know, them being depressed or being suicidal, or, you know what I mean? It's kind of like we got to start paying more attention to the kids themselves.
Yes, sir.
And that helps. Although we talk about the law and we get on the law about everything, whatever, but we still, as parents, have
we
to
got to
do our
get
part.
to it. Yes, sir.
If we start, because that's basically where it starts at.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
At the house.
If we doing our part or whatever, then we could cut down on some. We blame it on the laws. Yes, the law's supposed to make it harder. The law's supposed to make it inconvenient for them to do that, to get that type of thing. But for them to even have the mentality of wanting to go and do it, it starts at home.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying? And that's why we got to recognize when our kids are going through something, whether it's, if they're staying in a room too long. You know what I'm saying? If they're in a room and they don't talk to you much and they come out and y'all conversation is this short, something's going on.
Yeah.
Something's going on. If they're wearing certain clothes or cutting their wrists, you know what I'm saying? You come, your kids got slices of cuts on their wrists and stuff like that or whatever. You see scars just coming out from nowhere, like, how in the hell, what do you do that for or whatever, instead of just ignoring it. Get that kid some help. Get them to talk to somebody if you can't talk to them. You know what I mean? And that's one of the other reasons. If you guys got some other reasons, what I'm trying to say,
examples,
yes. If you guys got other examples as to what a kid can be going through or whatever, or to recognize the signs that they may be going through something, tap it in, put it in, okay?
Yeah,
I see
we
got comments.
Let's get it.
Yeah, let me get it on you there.
Yeah, let's get to it. What we got over here? Drop me one. Yeah, man. It's unfortunate, man. We like I said last week, and I was sticking on that. I agree, with the gun laws, but like Fuel said, it started at the house. I see you. I don't see your name though. Yeah. Nick says, when your children are too quiet, stay by themselves, focus only on killing games, no interaction with other kids.
Yes.
Red flags.
Exactly.
Absolutely,
exactly.
Nick.
And that's
absolutely.
Those are some of the
those
main
are all
points
the main points.
Exactly. That
no,
is.
for real.
Exactly.
That's how little Johnny about to shoot some shit up, y'all. I'm sorry, it's not funny. It's not, but it is. Because it's ridiculous that you live in a house with your child all these years and you don't know what he's been planning for the last 6 months.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, think about that.
I like the comment Nick just made. No privacy, get all business, period.
Thank you. I was just
get in the business, period.
Nick just took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah, and that's basically what we have to do. These parents or whatever, the parents at school, ask about your kids' friends. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Especially the ones that sits alone and be alone or whatever. Ask about them. And then kind of interview, you know what I mean? You remember when we was little, dude, our neighbors.
My mom wasn't no joke. No, or the parents. Yeah, for sure.
Our neighbors.
You get in trouble by everybody.
Yes, our neighbors will be like, what's going on with Fuel? What's going on with, as a kid? You know what I'm saying? If they see something or whatever, they be like, and they have the thing now is you see something, say something. That's basically what people do. I see you, Gary, on Facebook. I'm not sure if you're on YouTube live.
Go ahead, like and subscribe and share. Get to it.
But yeah, so that's the other thing, man. It's kind of like the neighbors, you parents is dropping your kids off, and if you see the other kids and they have friends, and you ask about those friends, they be like, he don't talk to nobody, or they bully him. Involve yourself and see. Let's see what's going on with this kid. Let's see what's going on with the parents or whatever of these kids. You know what I mean? There's things that we can do as opposed to trying to wait on everybody else to do it. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
It takes a village.
Exactly.
And I was saying this last week. Until we realize this, right? That is really our responsibility, and we create the animals or we create these people. It takes us all. Like Phil said, when I was a kid, you couldn't do nothing on the block because Miss Johnson catch you, gonna get scolded by her, and then you definitely going home and getting your ass whooped because somebody on the block had to talk about you. Marlon said, my parents said, if until you get your names on the bills, you don't have any privacy. Absolutely. And I was paying bills and still, when I was a kid, and still didn't have no, when I had my little job, I had to pay a bill and I still didn't have no privacy. She wasn't playing with me.
Right.
Here you go. Mom say children don't really come with direction handbooks. So we have to create a space of open dialogue with them and be nosy it helps to learn who they are and what they are doing when they're away from you. Exactly. Yes.
Exactly. And
Yes.
It's a time now that this new generation, you guys, let's not ignore them. You know, I mean, even like now, even although my daughter is grown, you know what I'm saying, she's in the city, but I'm still concerned. Like, if something, what's bothering you? If it's something's going on or whatever, if it's something, you know, that y'all going through or whatever, at least I'm opening that door for to be able to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, you guys definitely do that. Tati Guzman, she said they think suicide is white people shit. No, it's not.
Absolutely
It's
not.
It's
No, it's everybody's shit.
You have Latinos, you have Asians, especially with Asians that commit suicide because they feel like they didn't live up to their parents' expectations. You know, as
But
far
Tati
as their
has a
goals and
great
stuff like
point.
that or whatever.
I think when she hit that, I think that was a great point, Tati, and I want to actually piggyback on
Like I
that.
said, they think right.
They think right, and I do think that we do right, because even I did at one point in time. I thought certain and because real shit, I thought too sometimes that we don't do that kind of stuff. That's what she say. That's white people shit, and I think that far as like mental health. Trauma affecting you. Oh, that's white people shit. That don't bother us. Black people don't deal with that. And we go through that and we say that. And so that's a good point, Tati.
Yeah.
And I think we have to stop that and understand that this shit don't have it don't hit a certain ethnicity. This shit is universal.
Exactly.
It can get you. You know what I mean? Suicide is very serious and it's very real. Yeah. So is depression.
And if you actually read up or whatever, I mean, you, like I said, you have Asians that's very high in the percentage of suicide, you know what I mean, because of not living up to their parents' expectation when it comes to school, and you know, they want them to be a doctor, they want them to get this grade and stuff like that. I've actually had went to college with a few of them that basically will and have A minus, and they're feeling like their parents is going to kill them. You know what I'm saying? And they get in the whole depression stage and suicidal state of minds or whatever, just because of that. You know what I mean? And sometimes, like I said, we got to pay attention to them and have someone, that they can talk to. Comment.
I got some statistics for y'all too.
Stacy said, unbelievable.
Unbelievable, Daisy. Absolutely,
Daisy,
yeah.
Marlon said a lot of those gun shows don't go back. Don't do background checks or card you. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
I heard. Exactly. But it's Virginia, so I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of what I expect.
Janine,
hey,
what's up with it? Appreciate you tapping in. Hello, fellas. No children yet, but great topic tonight.
Awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, that's how you say it. Oh, we said your name right. All right.
All right, for sure. Because we will butcher your name up here, for real. I call you a whole nother name.
Right.
Back home in Orlando, my folks had a village around me, and all my fans' parents knew me, and vice versa. So nothing got out of hand with us. Absolutely, and we think that it's control, but it's really protection and keeping you safe. Thanks, Nick.
See you, Gus.
Hey, Gussie, Gus. Watch out there now.
Like the parents must ask questions about
who wasn't why.
Exactly.
Who wasn't why.
But you know what, too? Also, moms, that needs to be the campaign.
Yeah. Who wasn't why?
Nobody campaigns that anymore. You know what I'm saying? They're everybody is so trying to be politically correct or whatever the case may be or whatever. But if we make it a thing to be able to watch kids and watch other kids and see what other kids doing, make that the thing. Make that the trend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do we do that? Anybody got ideas? Because if I'm gonna do a TikTok or whatever, a video or a promo like we do or whatever that's pertaining to
absolutely.
That's what we're gonna start doing.
And I like that title
on our part.
I like that title. Who, what, why?
Exactly. Yeah. So
and this is how we coming through with it.
We appreciate
with your children. Who you hanging with? What you doing? And why you there? It just like that. who you doing? You know what I'm saying? That's real good talk. Good one, mama.
Monique needs to get her team and figure out why every time she's booked for something, she ends up being
absolutely. That's what Phil said.
Oh, you still Monique?
You but that's what Phil. Baby. Yeah, that's Phil. That's what Phil said though. For real. Exactly, word for word, really. Personally, DL is a bigger name in that moment. For the simple fact that she's been blackballed. She should have just let him headline and addressed her team privately. Facts. That's it right there. That's Gussie Gus.
Gussie Gus
parents also. Oh, go ahead. You got it.
Parents also need to support our kids and tell them who and what they're gonna be.
Yep.
Who and what they're gonna be.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Hold on, Gus. Let me see it. You said and tell them.
And who and what they gonna be?
Tell them.
Oh, and not tell them. Yeah.
Gonna be.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say.
I thought you said tell them at first. I was like, I don't know. But yes, not tell them who and what they're going to be, but ask them what they interests see what their interests really are, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Get them off of the games for 3 and 4, 5, 6 hours at a time. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. That type of thing. If your kid is not coming out of the room for damn near 6 hours, come on, man. Something's wrong.
Yeah.
Something's wrong.
Absolutely.
Whatever. And then every kid, not to say every kid is doing anything wrong. But you still like that,
just keep your eyes open.
You know what I'm saying? It's still he can be playing.
It's an idle mind.
Playing Pac-Man for hours. But the thing is, when you just playing Pac-Man, where's your mind going? What's your mind doing? No, it's still you focus on you, that game, that loneliness around you, or whatever the case would be. And then sometimes you have people that do play the games with people online. You don't know who's talking crap, who's bullying. Oh no, you know what I mean? You don't know those things, man. That's why we got to stay more involved. And we're gonna do something about
absolutely.
it.
I have some statistics for us too. So Fat Boy had to go grab some statistics. My resources are always crazy. This is from America's Health Rankings, and this is about teen suicide in the United States. I got 2 of them, but I wanted to check this out. It says, because I wanted to piggyback on that was Tati who was talking about how people say it's a white thing, right? And so I want to get on it. So as far as gender, teen suicide in females is 5.2 annually, which is yearly. I know y'all know that. And then for males, it's 17. This is crazy. That's ridiculous. Now let's talk race. Let's talk race and ethnicity. For teen suicide, the highest at 36.1 a year annually is American Indian and Alaska Native. But I just looked at it.
Say that again.
American Indians and Alaska Natives. They are 36.1%.
Oh, wow.
36.1 a year.
Wow.
Suicides a year.
That's
but
crazy.
I just read something else that they average like 455 suicides a year in Alaska. That's crazy. Just because I think because it's cold.
Right.
And then Asian and Pacific Islanders is 8.9. Black, we rank in at 7.7. Hispanic is at 8.1, and then whites is at 13.3. So it's definitely not a white damn thing. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not even a white thing. That's so that's why I wanted to use that. And I said I wanted to piggyback off of Tati because we have to start changing the way we say things, because what we're doing is we're dismissing and we're perpetuating at the same time.
Exactly.
Right. This type of behavior and saying that it just doesn't exist and it's happening. Yeah. Right. And we're ignoring it.
This is the thing too, is why we sitting here thinking that is, white folks is killing themselves off. They're laughing at us while we killing ourselves
off. Everybody else, the others.
Now like and yes, do they put it out there to make it seem like that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yes, indeed. You know what I mean? Because why? Because I always do that because why? What do I do that?
Because why?
Where I get that from?
Go ahead, talk your talk. Hey man, talking that talk over there.
That is so funny, man. But anyway, that's basically they do that because the population is getting really very overwhelmed when it comes to all these other ethnic groups or races. You know what I'm saying? it's getting crazy, and that's why they're looking for things to where we can lose our lives, just like the whole thing with us as blacks, what I'm saying? The whole things with us Asians, the whole things that like you said, Indians,
that's
like
the
that.
American Indian. I know that's shocking.
You know what I'm saying?
36 a year.
Right.
That's crazy.
They depressed because y'all stole their daggone
They stole
land.
their shit. I would be, for real. Y'all stole their shit.
And made their life difficult, right?
Your ass
Parents
stupid. I almost fell out laughing. You stupid. Phil said they depressed because y'all stole their land. No, for real,
No,
though.
it's real, though,
That's
man.
a hell of a
That's a
depression to
part I would
have.
be.
No, for real.
What's up, Nigel's in the house?
What's up, Nigel? What's up, brother?
My parents don't care much about my grades anymore, but after many years of them caring, every time I get something less than an A, I still get worried.
See what I'm saying?
They
left it on you, though.
Yeah, but they left that on your mind or whatever to try to do better. Right, and the fact that they're not really just like really caring anymore, is still in your mind. You feel like they care, or you feel like that you should do the right thing. You feel like that's what you should be doing. You know what I mean? So good kudos to your parents, actually.
Kudos, shout out to them.
Something good in you.
And man, you going to Cal State? You going to Cal? You got accepted to Cal State, Berkeley.
But the fact that you
Berkeley, you see Berkeley. So,
but the fact that you have that installed in you, and knowing that, and also understanding, knowing that they care, obviously that y'all have communication.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not to the point where you just think that they don't care, and you're depressed or thinking that they care and they don't know that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they don't know that that they don't care.
That they don't care.
If they don't know that, if you don't know that they know or think that or whatever, then you feel like
it's okay.
You feel like that you have to, and you're pressured. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But congratulations and shout out. He says, but I got. He says I got to shout out and say that I passed all my finals with an A.
Shout out to him.
I know you would, man.
And and shout out to him, man. He's going to Santa Barbara. I think it's UC. I think it's UC. Is it UC or is it Cal State? Is it UC Santa Barbara or is it Cal State Santa Barbara? He going to Santa Barbara. That's a good school. He having fun. Got accepted to Berkeley. So, and I wanted to say that to say,
thanks to my recommendation.
That pressure, them being nosy, them constantly caring about your grades, got you into Berkeley and got you to Santa Barbara, right? And that pressure made you who you are today. So yeah, definitely shout out to your parents.
Actually, I got him into that school.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying.
Absolutely. Look how you taking all the credit. Took all your parents' credit, Nigel.
I'm gonna take credit. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it.
I got him to feel, man. No, for real.
That's what's up. All right, man. All right, we down to the last. Oh man. Oh, yeah. Okay.
We got good.
Let's get into this next one, man. Oh shoot.
It's on me. The next topic is: do black women support black men outside of civil unrest? And civil unrest, of course, is aside us being harassed by the police, being shot by the police, us being disenfranchised, us being discriminated against. Aside, because we know that y'all with us on that, right? We know that our black women are with us on that. And this topic came from Marlon, so shout out to him. It was a great idea. We was talking about it. And I just kind of know what I want to understand what the women feel, right? How they support us. Do y'all support us outside of that? And what I mean by that is business-wise, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, right? Are you supporting the black man outside of the abuse he receives in America?
Right. And which we
that was a great way to put that, huh?
Which we do need to support in both ways.
And always.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I want to get into that.
Yeah. So tap us up, y'all. Tap us up.
Yeah.
Tap in.
Pause. Phil. Tap us up.
I'm just tongue tied. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with me today, man. Anyway, tap in. Let us know what you guys think. Do y'all support us? You know what I mean? I don't know if I'd be the right one to ask that question because I ain't got no support. Nah, I can't. It depends on what support you need and how much support you need. Because the thing is, I think right now is everyone's going through something so much. I think that's why I'm still single.
You see how Phil just threw his shot? Do y'all see how Phil just threw his shot out there?
I think that's why,
man.
I think that's why I'm still single, because it's so much going on in the world now, and people are so, and we are getting independent, doing entrepreneurships and stuff like that, and doing our own thing. And and do we have that energy to support each other? And is the system set up for us to have that separation, especially with our Black women? You got powerful Black women doing their thing, and they're single. And the only reason they're single half the time is because they don't even have time for a man. You know what I mean? That type of thing. So can we, is that a fix? Is that an easy fix for us or whatever? Or, is this the way it just is now because, the Black women want to be independent?
I think that what I'm learning is that I gotta get deep on y'all. I think it's if she's for you, she's gonna support you far as in a relationship. I think that, to answer your question, I do think that with the mass incarceration of the Black male, with just him, with us falling by the wayside, right? And everything right now, I don't think we have our women's respect.
Right.
And so I don't think that they believe, not all of them, but I think that the independent ones who getting up every day, going to go get it, I don't think they believe in the man enough to support what they would call his pipe dream,
or if he's not at her level,
if he's not if he's not showing that potential, right? If he's not doing anything, or even if he said I want to do this, I want to do that, but he's not showing any action, that could also be an issue as well. But I think that with being independent, it's hard to support and submit to someone else. If you take pride in being independent. If you're only independent because you have to, that's a difference. Right. But if you take pride in being independent, it can be a conflict.
Overbearing.
It could be a conflict.
It can be pretty overbearing for a relationship.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that is a difference. That's a good point. That's a difference. If you ladies watching and y'all hear that, that's a difference.
It is.
I can only go by my experiences, with
do women support you, Phil? Huh? Do the Black women support you? Talk to them. I mean, because you're an entrepreneur, and I'm not. I know I'm clowning.
Well, my thing is, it doesn't have to be Black or it doesn't.
You're saying women, women, period. Okay,
a woman, period. Okay, you know what I'm saying. And I have met wonderful women, women that had their shit together, women that really wants to be with a man, but you know what I'm saying. But then sometimes, even a man like myself sometimes feel like, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I can handle or give you what you need at the point in time, even though she probably be like, it don't matter, what you have, whatever the case may be. Sometimes it be us, that be like, well, I ain't quite there yet. You know what I mean?
Most of the time it's us.
Yeah, and half the time it is. Yeah, it is us.
For sure.
But I've met women to the point too where they're too busy. They've had kids, they raised their kids, the kids are out the house, they done got divorced, they done been through the whole ins and out of shit. You know what I mean? To the point where, they don't have time to, it's hard to, not to say they don't have time to, I think it's hard to trust and start over. When you've been married for however many years, if you had kids and they're almost grown and out the house or whatever, it's hard to trust somebody else to come in the picture as far as when it comes to relationship, because that was so tainted, back in the day, or even in the near future, they probably still going through stuff with their ex significant others or ex, right?
Absolutely,
their ex or whatever. You know what I mean? So that could play the part too.
I
think y'all talk to us. Let us know what y'all think.
Yeah, for sure. And I was gonna say that I think that because of the generation we are in, and because I know why Marlon proposed this question, so I'm gonna go where Marlon will go. I think that the issue is women, or just in this culture, it's microwavable. Everybody wants things fast, so the new age women don't have the time to support you. Or the younger one, right? What I'm saying is because she's so focused
is that
on.
What we feeling?
That's what I'm going this way for Marlon. I think the younger woman, or especially this new generation woman, she doesn't have time to support you because she's worried about you supporting her, which I wanted to
Hold on.
Come on, you heard exactly what I said.
Okay,
she doesn't have time to support you because she's worried about you supporting her. And so let me explain. She needs you. Women want you to come equipped with everything. They want you, and this just the new microwavable, era, right? That's why I say I know the difference between a grown woman and a woman that's not, because I know a man always come with everything.
Right.
If he has the money, he's lacking something emotionally. And so when you want everything and don't want to give anything, it becomes an issue.
Let me ask you something. When the time comes, especially since you're a younger generation, where we stop understanding that sometimes, even for us, for at least for men, and there are men that are successful men in this business or in any other business or whatever that has a great woman behind them, where the woman don't feel like she has to be the
forefront.
You know what I mean? She just takes her place, her seat, whatever, and let her king do his thing. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing.
But that goes back to her being for you.
Right.
So that's what we just talking about, the basic support, because then it gets tricky, right? When she's not doing that, when she's not supporting you, when she's not inspiring you to do better and be a greater man, then you have to watch. One, you got to check yourself, right? And say, okay, maybe I need to do better. But then you got to check the woman that you with, because the woman that's for you is going to support you in what you do. You're not going to have to pull teeth. You're not going to have to force her. Yeah. She's going to understand your plot, your plight, and your plan.
Yes. You know what? It just dawned on me, dog. It just dawned on me.
Hey, look, a little tear almost rolled down his eye.
No. I mean, I just, you guys, I just actually
got an epiphany.
I don't want nobody unless you're making me greater. Period. Hey, Tender Tuesday, what's up? Period.
What's up? Period.
I just said that. But I don't. I just I don't want nobody unless you're making me greater. And that's basically what it is. It's kind of like, I'm not saying that, I don't know if that came off in the wrong way. Did that sound right? Did that sound like it came off in a bad?
Say it again. What'd you say?
No, I just don't want to be with a woman unless she's making me greater.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it didn't.
A greater person. I don't have time to.
I can't do nothing with a hinderer.
Right. And I don't have time to go through the whole how can you put it? Just dating.
Oh, you ain't just dating, Phil? Oh, you're not just dating. You're not casually dating.
I'm not just doing. I want you to be in.
Phil said he ain't casually dating, ladies.
I mean, you have to date, of course, to kind of get to know that person or whatever, but understanding what the main goal is. Some people date or whatever, and they don't talk about their goals. They don't talk about their, where they're really trying to be within the relationship. And with me right now, I'm just to the point where unless you making me greater or pushing me to make this other level that that I'm disgusted with you, I discussed with you about, as far as my career and what I'm doing and what we, and what we can accomplish together. And that person too have to be on that same page. They have to be wanting that. You know what I'm saying?
Your plot. I just came up with that right here on this show, y'all. You have to understand a black man's plot, plight, and plan. His plot, what he's thinking of, how he's looking at it, the schematics of this shit, the plight, the things he may have to go through to get through there. You understand what I'm saying? We got comments. And then the plan, what he plans to do to get there.
Right.
And help him execute it.
Right.
But Nick says, go ahead. On point,
I definitely support black men. I am an admin on Fired Up Broadcasting, our vinyl show, sharing, promoting my black men.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. We know you, Nick. You different. You don't count. No, just playing. We talk about the others.
Look. Greg got his.
No, for real.
Greg got his.
No, but absolutely. And what I want to do too, because I'm hard on us. I'm hard on our black women. there are a lot of women out here that do. We just ain't been running across them. But they're
ask Gusty to elaborate. Elaborate a little more, Gusty. I see that
it really depends, y'all, on what?
On what? Yeah, let us know what you're meaning by that. Maybe it's some more comments, but let me see. Nick, speaking for myself as a black woman, I would always support, even if not reciprocated, because my heart sees potential in you. You know, and that's what a good woman does. They actually sees that they see that potential in that man or whatever, and to try to better them or whatever, for whatever goals or whatever that they're trying to do, and also, you know, accomplish something together as a team. She ain't doing it for nothing.
No,
you know what I'm saying? She ain't doing it just because, you know, you're just a good guy and I'm going to, you know, I'm going to support blah blah. No, she's doing it for a reason.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's I've been stressing this the last few months. And there's a big reason, like women use this a lot, but I don't think all women understand this. There's a real big reason why the Bible says when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. Because a wife pours into the husband and the husband pours back into the house. And so when you find a woman that's for you, right, she's going to pour into you because you are in turn going to pour into her. And if she doesn't pour into you, the less she pours into you, the less you're able to pour back into her. And until on both sides we get that, that is where the issue stems, right? Because we have to understand that saying, right? Why is a woman a good thing for a man, right? Why is the support of a black woman good for a black man? Because without it, he doesn't go as far as he could, right? It is pivotal and pinnacle that you guys maximize your support for us, because the more support you give us, the better we are. And I use Obama as a example.
Right.
When Michelle met him, he was smoking cigarettes. His name was Barry, and he dated white women. Right? In the path to still be great, but not the governor of Illinois that became the president of the United States. It is that black woman who got him into that community, who was taking him to church in that community, and who rose him up, right? And who gave up a $625,000 a year job annually.
All right, man, you can go down history.
No, annually, just to it goes to show the support that she had for him, and that level, that level of support that she had for him is why he is Obama.
Right. Long story short,
without that support, he's not Obama.
That has your back, and that's a pure example for a woman that has her man back. You know, that's if you need an example, that would be a pure example right there.
Absolutely.
You have the actor Denzel, you know, his wife, you know what I'm saying, has his back, whatever.
Paul.
You have other actors in the business, in the entertainment business, or whatever business, basically, you know, it's because of that woman. I think I would feel
absolutely
that woman, that whatever, that had his back, whatever, not the girlfriend, not the side chick.
No, his woman,
his wife, basically.
Yeah, his wife.
You know what I'm saying? The one that ends up into that.
The one that is for him.
And if you guys out there looking for a husband,
you give Phil a call. Hey, no.
Mom said,
remember our fat boy.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'll say, look.
I was trying to read it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
She said, remember if Fat Boy would make you get off the game, she would make you get off the game in 5 hours on Sundays to engage 1 hour during the week to ask what's going on with you and your friends.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
She's the citizen in the living room.
And one of our things was
I hated it.
Sundays.
Yeah, Sunday dinner.
Church and dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Church and dinner. You know, and we have our talks. Church and dinner. I don't care what you got to do. Sunday is not the day you do it.
That's true.
Period.
That's true.
Sunday is not the day.
We don't have that anymore.
We don't have that no more.
We don't have that anymore.
No,
You're right. We don't have that anymore.
But
Mama, you gonna bring back?
I know.
Yeah,
right?
Bring back Sunday that we pulling up. Me and Phil.
Look, we're gonna be TikToking our butt off trying to make this.
No, for real. To make it right. No, for real. What else? We got a lot.
She said, and a great thing, parents need to make their children drop their book bags at the door.
At the door. You know, I used to hide
what I'm saying?
homework for week. Oh, Fuel.
Oh my God.
She do it. My daughter does it to this day. Like I get it. I used to hide homework, and my mama tell y'all this. I used to hide homework from January until June. I was bad at that. I was bad. That's why she's saying that. She got that from me. For sure, for sure. No, for real, for real.
I need to know what was going on as with your child as a single mom.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
yes.
Single moms for sure.
Man,
you gotta
I
stay.
tell you about the story.
No, you ain't tell me. Tell me. Let me go. Let me give
Should I?
a little one,
Yeah,
a little bit,
quick,
so we can jump into the dear brother, dear sister. Yep.
All right, real quick, you guys. I have been in a relationship with a young lady that basically had, a son. I think I don't want to say because I don't want to use no names. I want to say so. One of my girlfriends watch this, they're gonna be mad probably. But anyway, I don't care. The point is this: he couldn't read, and he could barely write. And his writing was so like a scribble. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen no one in the grade that he was in, like I think sixth grade or whatever, write sideways on a paper. And the letters all together, you can't make out what word is what word. No periods, no commas, no nothing. How do you get to that grade and do that? It's because that parent wasn't paying attention. The parent and if she was paying attention, she wasn't caring. And feel like that they put it on the student on the
school
teachers to just because they still gave them a passing grade. Sometimes these teachers will give you a passing grade just because they don't
get their ass out your face. Yep.
They didn't already tried or whatever, or they didn't take that time in. They just wasn't the type of teacher that actually take that time in and say, hey, he needs a special writing class.
Yeah, or a tutor.
Right. I helped teach this young man how to write. He started writing well, better, understanding. And of course, she took the credit.
Of course she did.
Because, as her son, she didn't want to make it seem like I did too much or whatever whatever the case may be. But the point is that I paid attention to him. His homework.
And put the time
what he's had to do and put the time. Yes. Instead of being on the games, dude, let's see what your homework look like. And if your homework ain't to par, let's get down to it.
Easy.
Let's go.
And it's easy.
You see what I'm saying? And that's the type of people, and especially when you said about these single women or whatever, that's bringing men into their lives or whatever. That's one of the roles that they need to play.
That's
one of the roles that they need to play.
I've been on that.
If he's been a real man and supportive of you and what you're doing, and especially if you're going to be supporting of what he's doing. He has to put in that time too, and be like understanding what's going on too within the household, because there's always going to be a part of y'all. You know what I mean? So that part.
Yeah.
I hope y'all understood what I just said there.
Let's get to these comments before we go.
Let me get to his comments so he can
get to dear brother, dear
brother.
We're
gonna go through them real quick too.
What's that nickname? I got you. Sometimes black men have such high goals and the means to not live through it. So if black women see your hustle, they're going to want to help. Great point. Great point. Some, yeah, but good point. Eloquently said, George. Absolutely. I know, Marlon. You know how I do this, though. Yes, Nick. Support one another despite the foolery. Yes. Fat Boy has grown up. Absolutely. No. Hallelujah.
They have a church on
They
you
have a
today.
church on me. No.
They see the progress.
You see the progression? Hey, Fat Boy just growing up, y'all. Hey, no, really just trying to remove all that toxic behavior that we be spreading as men because it's just unsafe and unhealthy. A mate is supposed to uplift, support, love, understand, and guide both roles. Absolutely. I don't even have nothing to say about it. Yo, that's just crazy. Why does a woman have to help you accomplish your dreams? What about hers? Your mom is supposed to do that, not your side.
I am so glad I'm glad.
I disagree a little bit, Tati, but go ahead, jump in there.
She had that thought of mine.
Yeah, go get her.
You know what I'm saying?
Go get her, Fuel.
Right. Why does a woman have to help you accomplish your dreams? Nobody said that they have to.
Absolutely. Don't have to.
Have to.
It's
just the point of that, and that's why if your mentality is to have to do something,
that ain't your man.
It's not what you need
He's
to
not
do.
your man.
You know what I'm saying? But if your mentality is wanting to do something and wanting that man to do something else or whatever. You know, I don't look out. If I looked out for somebody to do, I would be here right now doing this.
Yeah. Right.
If I was waiting on some woman
somebody
to do it
or
whatever,
anybody,
no, or anybody,
for that case,
you know
no, for real,
anybody, exactly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But so my point is that, you know, how your mentality, your training of thought or whatever is not to feel like that you have to do something to have a man, to get a man. It's just you should want to do something to get a man or be with a man. Same way with the guys. We have to want to support you and your kids if you have a kid. You know what I'm saying? We have to want to support exactly what you do and bring you up as well. It's not just one-sided, you know what I'm saying? So don't get it mixed up. If you think it one-sided, anytime you think it one-sided, eventually if someone's getting somewhere and the other one's not, and they and however long it takes or whatever, they're gonna break up.
Absolutely.
Why do you think you have 24-year marriages and divorces and stuff like that or whatever? That woman basically is tired of that man's shit or whatever the case may be, whatever happened. You know what I mean? Even though she did help him get to a certain extent. You know what I mean? So it's just basically your train of thought as to what you want. I don't know. I had to get into that.
No, look, I'm gonna tell you though. Look, also, I like that you posed the question why, and I'm gonna tell you why. No. Also, just because when you help him, he helps you, right? I think that it doesn't necessarily have to be financially. I think that that's what a lot of time what we think that we're talking about when we need help. A lot of times, men just need emotional safety, right? And to be secure, and then we can do the money and get the material things and things like that. So I think that, like Fuel said, just change the way you think of that, because it's not always you helping him, buying him a car and putting him on your damn credit like y'all think all the time. But go ahead. There you go. You know what I'm saying? So it's not always that. It's not always that he's a broke ass man and now I gotta get him into a position. It could be where I am, right? I'm a college graduate and I'm finding my way. I'm applying to the police. I'm doing a lot of things and I'm trying to find my way. No, I am not wealthy right now.
If somebody wants to be a part of it, it's not don't feel like that you have to be a part.
Absolutely.
Feel like that you
want to be a part of it. You want to help me grow.
Exactly. Actually, and that's the only way that you're going to grow with anybody, is to want to be a part of it. You know, now you got some that you know, you do still look out for red flags for someone that's basically taking advantage of you.
Yes.
Or what do you call them?
Users.
Basically, yeah, users. You know what I'm saying? Or no, it was another word. Opportunists.
Yeah.
You know, you look out for those as well, of course. You know, and you look for those red flags for those that are opportunities, because basically anyone that's not looking out for you is not doing shit for you, and you doing everything. That's one red flag that you can get. But anyway, real quick.
And of course, this is my mama.
Right.
And she says it awesome, eloquently said. She said, I came from a black man. I birthed a black man. Therefore, I support black men. No matter if he's the win, the wine, or at the store. No matter if he's the wino at the store, the brother selling items on the corner, or he's the has the store I patronize. Period. And I think I had to look. No, I couldn't see that.
Right? That's why I know it's a little bit far.
See me squinting and shit. But absolutely. And I think Tati, that goes to Tati. Absolutely. She say wife next. Right. She say wife next. But absolutely, that is a wife's duty. But like I just told my friend.
Man, you can't. No.
Yeah. No. Same thing. No. I just told my friend, you don't just osmosisly become a wife. You don't just learn how to be a wife because you got a ring. You got to prepare and do preparation to be a wife. Go ahead.
No, you made me lose my thought. No, you made me lose it. I was curious. That's what I was gonna say. Why do you think that you will see a homeless couple?
Absolutely, yeah.
I know. It sounds crazy. But sometimes, and I'm driving around sometimes, and I see a homeless couple, and I'm kind of like, what the hell do he got that I can, and I can't even get a you know what I'm saying?
He love her unconditionally.
That part. And vice versa.
No, and vice versa. Period.
And that's what I said, but it's that state of mind.
They all they have.
Whatever. If
literally.
they feel like that's who that's all they have.
They are all they have.
Exactly.
That's it.
and that person will die with that person.
Period.
You know what I mean?
That's it. Period.
You know, that's what I ain't saying I'm trying to be homeless with you, but I do
No,
want to. I want to find one I can die with.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Period. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Real quick, we're gonna get through these other comments.
More comments,
dear brothers, dear sisters,
it's coming up right now.
Right
now,
in just a second.
Yeah.
But we just want to we love
it's
you
y'all
guys.
comments,
yeah,
man. That's y'all. It ain't y'all. Tati, I'm loving the energy though. Nick, Tati, a woman should help their man with their dreams and vice versa. That's the teamwork. Actually, absolutely. I think so, because she did mention that why you don't help her with her dreams. It did make sense. Oh, you talking about fuel over there? Well, talk about me. Could be. At Tati, we must pour into them to assist in his greatness. That's why God made us as a helpmate. That's why you come
from the rib, baby.
That's
why you come from the rib.
And I know y'all, and you know what though? I know y'all so independent and you know feminist this era that you can't. It's not that. No, and I'm not bashing. I'm just saying. Exactly. I'm just saying that. I know that when you hear that, y'all perk up though. It's like
do because of what people
been putting into them. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said. That's why I said that y'all been pressed like feminism so much that when you hear that, it's like still you get offended. But the truth of the fact, if you're biblical, that's all I'm saying.
And you don't really have to be biblical. It's just the
fact that you came from the rib.
What you want and what you. But it really just comes to what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
You just
great stuff, y'all. Great stuff, Tati. I'm loving it. Gussie, Mama, great stuff. Nick, loving it. Marlon, loving it. Great stuff. Oh, she came. Oh, Tati came for you. Hey, what's it so biblically? What'd she say?
No, that was you right here. That would get through the comment. Exactly.
All right, I will. All right, I'm done.
You know how to laugh a little.
Hey, I gotta talk to y'all.
I be here struggling with this dude. I tell you, if I don't cut him off, Fat Boy will go.
It's so much good stuff.
Yeah, but you were.
All right, I got y'all. I go. Yeah, next one. Next comment. I don't think you really want what you asked for. Get it, then throw it away.
Some people are just ignorant like that.
Yeah, you know I've been ignorant like that a couple of times.
When I was no, when I was younger, that's remember I told you, man. Actually, my first girlfriend was a great woman. I realized, my second girlfriend, oh my gosh, she had my support. I mean, she supported me all the way. I was only 20-some years old, and I wasn't.
He wasn't ready.
I didn't have. Of course, we didn't have internet like we have now. The podcast, talk shows, or whatever, where you can get information from other people to see how a relationship really should be. I grew up without my father. You know what I'm saying? So all I had was, and my mom passed when I was 12.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't have those guys. I had uncles and aunts or whatever, and I had uncles that was players. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I didn't really get that guidance at the time of understanding what a real good woman is. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I thought I'm just kind of like doing my thing. Like
you thought you was a player.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I get what you said. I get what you said.
Okay, so look, what she said. Oh yeah, I want to go to this. Tati on our head today. Okay, Tati.
Come on, Tati.
She came for work.
Come on, baby.
She said, so biblically, women exist only to help men or to just be his wife. What if I have bigger dreams that will generate generational wealth? I'm supposed to support into him just because he's a man. No. Hey, see what I'm saying? You perked up.
You're listening
you
wrong.
Perked up, Tati.
Yeah.
You perked up, Tati.
You're looking at it in the wrong.
It's
a
whole
aspect.
nother.
Yes. You're looking at this in the wrong aspect.
Can I answer this? A good man will biblically help you. Biblically, but go ahead.
Well, good man. Well,
yeah,
you do make a point.
That's what I'm saying. So that's
let me
oxymoron on there.
Okay, so yes, a good man, like you said, but this is the thing. Like I said, it's something that
but I'm loving it.
Won't. Tanti, not that not the substance that you have to do. You want to do this, okay? And when you look at someone that you're interested in, that you care about, and that you actually love, you're going to want to do something. And if you're not or whatever, and you think that person is just with you just because you're have bigger goals, it's not going to work out anyway at all. It's not going to work out, because your mindset is not worrying about what he's doing. You're more on about yourself. You know what I mean? And wanting him to support whatever that you're doing. But if you're basically, if you guys on the same pages, whatever you're doing is probably either better to strengthen your relationship, to strengthen a marriage or something like that, and it's health, wealth, or whatever the case may be. Okay, do that. You know what I mean? But be on the same page, and you will have to want that. Not feel like you have to or need to, and no one's saying that you have to go back and just because, you know, biblically, you know, that's basically what is said and done. No, you know, it takes him and you together and the relationship together to grow. Period.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that's where that comes from.
Yep. And if I feel like she see it's different, like she feel like if she feeds into him, it's taking from her. But what I want you to start to, I think that you need to understand that when you feed into him, he feeds into you, and y'all become great together, right? And so if you have dreams and aspirations to build generational wealth, he's gonna see to you do that if you make sure he's great as well, right? But there they go.
Yeah. At Tanti, no biblical, only even if it's your brother or cousin, you must pour into them to help them be great. We are designed to make others great, period, which make us even greater.
That's the power of a woman.
Thank you.
There it is.
Thank you.
Mama came with that game today.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, and it's
absolutely.
Real talk, but people don't see that.
No.
People don't. They're because society has made it different. Society has made it to the point where you don't focus on or your whole relationship. You focusing on just your career. You know what I mean? Society has actually embedded that in a lot of these younger generations because, you know, they have all this quick money. Everybody want to make quick money. You know what I mean? And in order for me to make quick money, I don't have time for you unless you making quick money too. And if you making more than me or whatever, then I can be with you. You know what I mean? And then I can still kind of get my money. You know what I mean? That type of thing. No, it doesn't work like that.
No, it don't.
Or it shouldn't be working like that. And that's why there's a lot of failed relationships. There was another one. Only black men are the only women except for helping. What? Only black women are the only women accepted to help a man be a man. You really? I don't know.
Nah, I can't accept that, Tati. Nah, like, I ain't gonna lie to you. My homegirl Veggie, she probably watching. Veggie take out the trash at her house. Her brother and her daddy don't do nothing. In other cultures, they actually worship their men. It's a whole nother thing, and it's nothing wrong with it. Like, Veggie gets upset about it because that's what's going on in other cultures.
Well, and also,
and it's not saying that our women don't worship us, right? What I'm saying is other cultures understand that if you want to live in a great house, the man has to be stable.
Yeah. But what she's saying is only black women are the only women accepted to help a man be a man, and that's not true.
That's what I'm saying. That's not true.
When I moved here to California, I dated an Asian woman. You know, she was very supportive, but but there were other things that we didn't, you know, agree to. You know, we didn't have this discussion about having having another kid, basically, if you really want to know. You know, and when that discussion came up after well, put it this way, we had the discussion at the very beginning, but, you know, as time went on and she did support what I was doing or whatever, she had a alternative goal, basically, that I didn't know about up until the end. And that's what actually cut the relationship, because you can't just throw something at someone just because you supported them. You know what I mean? That type of thing. But I can't say that they're not the only ones, you know, that the only ethnic group that basically support their men. You know, I see Latino women, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? And even just the whole family itself, really, you know, support each other.
That's what they do.
Saying? So I've seen Latino women, man, that's like, you can't tell her nothing about her man. You know what I mean?
At all.
You know, that type of thing. So that part,
I got a question
not true.
for Tati, and if we can answer before we go to get, why do you feel that way? Where does that come from?
Yeah. Give us
some insight on that. Yeah.
Okay, fuel date with purpose. Yes, ma'am. I am.
Fuel out here dating with purpose.
That's where I am. So that's where I am right now, man. I'm dating with purpose, baby. Yes, hallelujah. Yes, hallelujah, fat boy has grown up. my work and prayer and fasting was not in vain.
No, ma'am, it was not.
You so right about that.
Yeah, I grown a long way. You feel, you know
so
me,
right
know me.
about
Yeah,
that. You know
we
what I'm
came a
saying?
long. I came a long way.
Definitely.
Sure, I done came a long way in the last couple of months.
No.
The last couple of weeks. No, for real. I tell you. Hey, yo, that's no real shit though. No, for real, for real.
The progress of growth or whatever, and especially been doing what we've been doing, or whatever. We learning not only just between each other, we learning with you guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even with you, Mom, with the comments that you're making and telling us and enlightening us, giving us knowledge and stuff like that helps as well. You know what I mean? So I've grown. You just didn't know me like Fat Boy.
No, for real.
What part of KC is Fuel from? Oh, I'm from Kansas City. I grew up in like Swole Park area, metropolitan area, which is like a Swole Parkway. But I've lived in Raytown, I lived in Lee Summit, and I lived in Overland Park. You know what I mean? So I've been around in KC and Grandview area. You know what I mean? So I know, yes, Kansas City very well. I know that there's more Asians now there in Kansas City than it used to be. So the whole mentality, may be a little bit different, but you might have to tell me. I don't know.
Mhm.
I haven't, I don't live there no more. I'm there every, few months or whatever. But yeah. She's from Raytown.
What's that?
Oh yeah, Raytown. What's the?
That's your city.
East? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
East
Okay,
KC,
Missouri
you know
in the
what I mean?
business,
Yeah.
in the building.
So Tati,
Okay.
let us know. Are you Asian, black, white, or what? Let us know that too. I want to know because obviously
she a strong
you know
black sister. I can hear it. The brothers getting on their nerves. It's okay, sister. It's okay.
What he do, fellas? What he do? Oh, that's Buck. What's up, Buck?
What's up, Buck?
Right, Fuel. LOL. I'd be like, dang, why I don't have someone like that? Right? Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's my point. All right, man. We're going to get into this next comment. I mean, not comment.
A segment.
This next segment.
Our favorite.
Y'all know what it is.
Dear brother.
Go ahead and put out the credentials.
Dear brother, dear sister, man. Y'all know it's this our favorite part of the show. And if you want to be on Dear Brother, Dear Sister, you want to hear your voice, make sure you send a short minute clip to Fuel at Fired Up Broadcasting at gmail.com. That's Fired Up Broadcasting at gmail.com. A clip no longer than a minute. And title it Dear Brother, Dear Sister. And I want to hear y'all questions, man. I want to see what y'all really say. You tired of leaving the toilet seat down? Dear brother, that shit. You understand me? You tired of her wearing her wig to bed? Dear brother, that shit. You understand me? I just want to hear it. I want to hear what you got. Come on, what we got, Fuel? Give it to me.
My dear brother question is, why do men always expect women to apply pressure? Why would I be giving 100 if you only give it 20?
Give us a volume.
My dear brother question is, why do men always expect women to apply pressure? Why would I be giving 100 if you only give it 20? My dear brother question is, why do men always expect women to apply pressure?
Why do we expect women to apply pressure? Huh?
Okay.
I have my head stuck to the side like this. I saw the camera froze.
Okay, did y'all hear the question?
She said, why do men expect for women to apply pressure? Why should women give 100% when he's only giving 20? And I absolutely believe that.
That's fair.
I absolutely believe that. I think that you should get what you give. You know what I mean? Whatever you give, you should get back. But my question is to her, is he in a position to give more than 20? If he ain't in a position to give more than 20, then you got to carry the other 80 because that's what a relationship it is.
You would know that though at the beginning.
I would hope so. Yeah. No, what I'm saying is, if that's not the issue, then you need to find someone else. But if that's not the issue and he working towards being able to do 50-50 or being able to give you 100%, and are you saying 100% in a relationship as far as working or emotionally. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, is that
I'm
everything?
guessing
Is that
she's talking about all
combining
the way around.
everything?
Yeah,
So
all the way
yeah.
around,
So
you know.
did you like Phil said, see it in the beginning?
Right.
Because that's something that you would have obviously seen in the middle.
Right.
But
because it's not a how can I put it? It's not a ongoing, and it's not a what's the word? I am so tongue tied today. It's not a ongoing. It's not like, you know, every man is that way. You know what I'm saying? The only one that only put in 20% is the ones that you let put in 20%.
Yep.
You see what I'm
Fuel.
saying? It's whatever your acceptance
That's
is.
it.
If you
That's
accept
it, brother.
that's what you're going to get.
That was where I was
You know
going
what I
right
mean?
after you.
Because if
Real shit.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like if you're in a relationship and your only relationships has been like, you know, you putting it all in and he's not putting in nothing, then that's on you. You know what I'm saying? And that's on you to recognize that person and let them go. You know, period. You know, that's all it is to it. You don't just go, you know, and then wonder like, oh, well, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Then you get to the next man, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. No.
Have a standard.
Obviously, yes.
Have a level.
Have a level of standards for yourself as opposed to what that person
what you willing to
doing.
take.
Yeah, and what he's maybe doing or whatever. Have that conversation with that man. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you're getting, you know, that's my opinion.
My same thing.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Fuel.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think that you gotta set some standards, you know, and set the stage and set the tone. I think I'm gonna let you know, and I'm gonna give y'all some game. Men only allow y'all what y'all let us do, and that's a fact.
That's a fact. Yes,
exactly. We only allow y'all to do what y'all let us do.
Yeah,
for sure.
True.
If you drop the hammer, he's gonna get it together.
Orlando said,
well, what type of pressure?
What type of pressure?
All kind of pressures.
I don't know why I didn't run. I don't even
no. That's why I said. All kind of pressure. I didn't even want to jump into there.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what type of pressure. I mean, I think she's saying just in general, you know, as far as in the relationship, you know what I'm saying? That type of thing that we pressure, you know. I think she's meaning like you know how some people like you say, you accepting the begging maybe. You know what I'm saying? For lack of a better word, you're accepting, you know, that type of pressure, you know, the guy constantly coming to you about, you know, getting this from you or getting that out of you and stuff like that or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And he's not giving anything. That's the type of pressure, bro, that they talking about. I believe that she's saying, you know, because black women are, what is that? Oh, here.
I got you. Let me see. Tati came to play today.
Because black women are already the head of the household in most of the community, black mothers are expected to be single moms.
Tati came to shoot shotguns today.
What's going on over
she
here?
came with a blick today. Hey, you came with a loaded gun out today.
Black women are already the head of the household in most of the community. Black mothers are expected to be single moms. You know, I think in a way I get what you're saying.
I get it. I get what she's saying.
I get your point. It ends up that way. I think some of the time it ends up that way. It's like I said, is what is put out there in society. You know, we were, you know, it has gotten to the point where, you know, even when you have the independent woman, you know, that's doing her thing or whatever the case would be, you know, society has put it out there to make that woman feel so empowered that she can't have a relationship. You know what I mean? Like they can feel so up there that unless you're up there, you know, and where there's only a certain percentage of our, you know, black men that are up there at a certain level, you know, your choices are slim. And you don't want to build with nobody else that's under that because you feel like they're not bringing enough to the table. And if you feel like that's beneath you, you know what I mean? And then yes, you're going to be that single black person, you know. Now don't exclude the fact that you have ignorant men also as well.
Yes, and I think that's a lot of that's what y'all experiences are.
Yeah, that's what was the experiences are, whatever, you know, those that just leave their
because that is not a
mamas or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
That is not a strong black man.
Right, and that's not a strong black man.
Exactly. And I'm learning this, right? We have to change that. What we've been seeing as black men are not black, not all of them. A black man is something to be marveled at, and we ain't gonna keep going. But go ahead, jump in there.
Okay. Yeah. black women expected to be both. They're never feminine enough because they remind the black man that he's not doing good enough by having more money, education, status than him. Did you get that?
Yeah, I did.
Black women are expected to be
came
both,
with a,
you know.
she came strapped today.
I don't know, but I don't truly think they're expected to be both. You know, I think the opportunity for some you know, a lot of black women these days has been opened up a little bit more. You know,
Absolutely.
Expected though, I don't think it's expected. I think it's and I think that the black woman has progressed in certain career goals and certain careers to the point where they have the opportunity to, you know, to be at a certain level or more than what it used to be, you know. But I don't think that man is not doing good enough. It's not because a man because they remind the black man that he's not good enough or whatever. I don't think that. It's just basically, like I said, it's all on that woman's thought. It's all on that in that woman's
Psyche.
mind as to, you know, she can, you know, I can make $100,000 less than you, you know, but still be a good man and still be able to bring in what's needed in the household. You know what I mean? Just because I don't make as much doesn't mean that my values are low. You know, don't mean that I'm not, you know, I'm worthless or anything. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, the roles are reversed. You know, sometimes, you know, when the man makes, it's just like when the man make a certain amount of money or whatever, the woman do most of the things at the house or whatever because she's there and she has the time to do it or whatever. You know what I mean? And vice versa. But it's a team effort. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the team effort, no matter what the income, if you're looking at financially or whatever, no matter what it is, the team effort is the growth that you're going for. And you want to go for growth with your relationship. You know what I mean? And if you have that mentality, if you don't have that mentality of growing together, then it's not going to work. Period.
Exactly.
You know? And I get it. I get your point.
Yeah, absolutely. Tati, I'm loving the energy. I'm loving the devil's advocate. You know, I'm loving playing with both sides. I like it. I like it. You're drawing some great questions and things like that. I love it.
Gussie said maybe we should talk, but then she said at Gussie that I don't do that. I'm in college. I don't date seriously right now.
Okay.
Okay, well then hopefully we're giving you some sound advice.
Yeah.
You know
Tati
what I'm saying?
is
And not to have that mentality of feeling like, you know, that you have to do something, but understand that in order to be in a relationship, it's something that you want to do.
You should want to be on an even keel with your husband.
Right.
But you're absolutely right. But those are not real men that y'all are talking about. A real man is not afraid of your success. He applauds it. And I want y'all to understand that. Those men that do that aren't real men. They're boys who need money to control y'all. Cause see, me without nothing, I'm still God's gift to earth. And that's not me being cocky. That's just me knowing who I am as a black man. Boom. And so you can be a billionaire and I'm still going to treat you like the queen you are. And I'm still going to demand the respect that I am because I'm the man that I am. You understand what I'm saying? So those men who do that, that's them. That's an issue that they have within them, and that's an insecurity that they have within themselves, and they make you believe that that's how all men are, and that is not the case.
Understand this too, Tati. You set your standards as to where you want, and there's a man out there that's going to meet those standards if he wants to be with you.
There you go.
You know what I mean? If he wanted to be with you. Now, if you got someone that's under that or whatever that is trying to play you, or you're gonna figure it out because you have your standards, you know. And if the person wants it, he's gonna step up to it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, that's my.
That's it.
What did they bring that independent in a relationship which leads to failure.
Yes, exactly. Because, but it's also because, like Tati, the mindset and then the type of men that a certain level of woman draws, right? Because he's in a certain position, because he's this, he's still insecure because he has these things, but he's not used to a woman who on her shit.
And that's basically what you did, Buck, is kind of actually summed the whole thing up with Tati is when independent bring it when you bring that independence into the relationship.
It fails.
You know what I'm saying? It fails it. You know what I mean? Because now it's kind of like you're having an attitude of I can do with or without you attitude. You know what I mean? As opposed to just being, oh, I'm up here like had the camera on you. Look, anyway,
you had a camera on me?
Yeah, it was on you. While you were here BS.
Oh,
anyway.
Oh no, I'm still sending out messages.
Anyway, but that's basically where it sums up to be or whatever. And we have, you know, most of these women have to get out of that state of mind. It's nothing wrong with being independent. It's nothing wrong with
absolutely not
shit. It's just how you bring it into a relationship is what's wrong with it. You know what I mean? And you can make it good, or you can make it
an issue.
Absolutely. You see what I'm saying? Y'all have that control. Y'all already know y'all got control. So y'all have that control. Understand that. What do you got? You see?
Yeah, I see. Tati got another one. She says, "Pimp down, pimp in distress."
That's what she said. Like this. Oh, okay. You own it. We own it today.
A black man told me that my dreams and ambitions are going to scare niggas away. That's because they try. Okay, and I'll end up having to be a sugar mama, even though I'm a good-looking woman and attract plenty of men now.
8.5
to 9
to 9.10
to 9.
That's the scales you got on the men. Is that what that is?
How often they doing that now. But like I said, y'all, if you is successful, y'all gotta be careful on them men y'all dealing with, because a lot of them men are still boys, even though they're successful. They use the reason why go ahead.
It just
a lot of them men use that. All they have is their success and making more than women. So the moment you make more than them, he is no longer the man he thought he is.
Right.
But me, no matter how much more money you make than me, I am the man I am.
Right.
Money enhances me.
And you gotta, and that person that you with, you have to recognize
and understand that. But I know those men.
Yeah.
And I can't stand them too.
Yeah. This man that told you this,
the clown.
Yes, that said, you know, that you would, just because you had dreams and ambitions, going to scare a nigga away, and I'll end up. That's the guy that
to stay away from.
No. That's a male chauvinist.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
a male
absolutely,
chauvinist
absolutely,
that you're talking to right now.
Absolutely.
That shouldn't even came out of his mouth. About
he's a clown. Yeah,
that shouldn't even came out of his mouth. You know what I mean? He's basically being a chauvinist or whatever because he feels like that he should be better.
Yeah, he's a child.
You know what I'm saying? Don't let that.
Yeah,
stop
he's a child.
You be great at what you do and what you're doing. Grow as as far and as heavy as you want. But still, like you said, if you're looking for someone or you get into the market of looking, because I know you say you're not winning right now, but if you get into that market or whatever, have your standards of what you wanting or whatever, as well as he's going to have his, you know, and y'all can communicate and have an understanding, you know, and that's the only way you're going to grow. Don't look at it as you know, you got this, you got that, he ain't got nothing, type of thing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Look at what this person is, the potential that he has or whatever, even be as great or greater. You know what I mean? That type of thing. So whoever this clown told you,
he's corny.
Yeah, he's corny as I don't know what.
It's goofy as shit.
And so that
shout out to him for being a cornball.
Hey, we up, man.
We out of time. No, we can say that. We can say the other one for the last one. I was gonna say, number one, Tati, don't let your independency be. You don't use it as a shield, as a crutch, because I'm, you know, but because men who say shit like that, they clowns immediately. Any man that can't see and wants you to be successful is an idiot. I'm serious, because a great man wants to see his woman be great.
All right, guys.
That's it.
Woo, man,
great show.
Man, I tell y'all, the more y'all comment, the longer we stay on.
Yeah,
man.
I'm telling you.
Appreciate it. Sometimes that's how we know that, you know, it's a good show.
It's a great show. Yeah,
you know what I mean, because you guys comment, we appreciate it. As you guys can see, that's scrolling at the bottom. For your support and donations, you can go to Cash App /$ fire, not fired, but Fire Up Broadcasting. And donate, you guys, if you guys like the show, if you want to help and support. Like I said, it's a black-owned business, and the way that the paperwork is in our community, you know, I think we get cut kind of short. So support would be very great for you guys. Also, don't forget to tune in every Tuesday at 7 p.m. for Tender Tuesdays. Always a dope show, you know, always got something good going on or whatever. And if you guys got product, you know, I got a shout out to my girl, my sister, the TNR Creations, you know what I mean? If you guys want to get things, man, she's back in business doing her thing, you know, and she got some other stuff coming up we'll talk about too pretty soon. But definitely go on there. She got the speaker now, that like a thermal, what do you call it with those thermal cups?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
got a speaker at the bottom of it and play the music and shit while
that's
you
tough.
jamming, rocking in your house. You know what I'm saying? You can be the talk of the office. You know what I mean? You know, yeah, Nick, that'd be 25, 95, 95.
Yeah, no, for real, for real. No, we need
That's what's
something to be. I want to see
That's what's
them.
up. So if you guys will support, just check us out and go to Fired Up Broadcasting on YouTube and subscribe, because we loving that when you guys get on here and subscribe and talk to us, man. Hopefully we have a better, you know, a good show just as well next week, man. Anything before we get out?
Oh, nothing, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in with us and just tuning in and commenting and sharing, and awesome Tati. Everybody who commented, you guys are phenomenal. And I love y'all energy, and make sure y'all come back. And then after this, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and click the notification link, because we need y'all support and we need your friends and family support so we can make this thing greater and bigger for you. And plus, Fuel got it all on his shoulders.
Hold on. Before we go, and I don't know if this is the guy that we was talking about, Tanti, but she said I sat here and watched this with him. I hate to say it, dog.
You're a cornball.
Change your thing.
You watch
change
it?
your way of thought.
Yeah, that's corny.
I'm not scared to say.
Yeah, that's
so. You know
corny
what I'm saying?
shit, King.
Because that's why some of our women are intimidated
by us, by real black
men.
men.
Yeah,
that's
you know what
corny
I'm saying?
shit, King.
So now she might be looking at you like yeah.
You need to promote. and let me say this to him.
Show was awesome and entertaining. I really love y'all energy and everything. This was interesting and dope. Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate you, Tati.
Stay behind you for a reason. Yeah,
that's for sure.
Behind you
for a reason. Absolutely.
Gus, I see you, Gus.
I see what you did there, Gussie. I see what you did there. I like that. I like that. But yeah,
let's go out there.
Change that. That's corny, King. Yeah. We got to change that. We got to change the perspective of what a black man is, and we stronger than money. Money don't make us. We make money. That's a whole nother thing, man. Let me let you know that real quick.
And remember. Gus did for us.
No, I already go good. That's the last part.
Right. And remember. I
forgot it. I always forget it. All right.
The reason.
Oh yeah. And remember, the reason why they behind. Because when they talk about
you
behind your back. Yeah. They behind you for a reason. Okay, go ahead. All right, go. Yeah.
All right, we about to get out of here. We had to get our line straight.
Yeah, why we do that every show? That shit is ridiculous. Hey, we gonna put it next week. I'm putting it up here. Yeah, I'm putting it up. No, for real.
All right.
No, for real.
All right. And remember, if they talking
about you behind your back, they behind you for a reason. Peace. I love y'all. Hey, we can't never end the show.
You have 2 new messages. Hey, what's up, bro? How you been? I heard you was on a show called Reasons. What's that?
Hey, fat boy, what's up, man? I saw you're on this show called Reasons with this guy named Fuel. Yeah, I was thinking about watching it, but like, I need some reasons to watch it. So, like, what are your reasons?
You have 0 new messages.
Yo, got some information.
Oh, yeah?
They're asking for it. What should we do?
Let's give it to them.
Let's do it.
From Dallas to LA.
From KC to Florida to LA.